Greetings, Holy One. I share with you today the technique for the attainment of the self-luminous immortal body. Namaste, Namaskaram. O eternal flame, O silence before creation, we call thee forth in remembrance. Unveil within us the garment of radiance. The body not born of clay, but of light. Let mortality bow before immortality, that the true form may arise. Now, this doctrine focuses upon the principle of radiance, RADIANCE, where your mortal body, your genetic vehicle, your human space suit, your flesh suit, your animal body is a chrysalis. Yes, the chrysalis that gives birth to the immortal butterfly, mariposa. We are all divine mariposas once we escape this prison of flesh. Within it stirs the hidden light, awaiting ignition. That light is the true self, eternal, self-born, indestructible. To clothe oneself in this light is to awaken as one who cannot die. Now, what I'm getting at is for a person, for an initiate, to begin to pay more attention, to give more energy, to begin to realize that all of your energetic components, and we can understand this as simply as your emotions, how when you take a wellness check, as it were, the quality of your energetic essence. Are you happy? Or are you distracted and anxious? But it goes from there, obviously. There's many gifts of the energetic world: clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, astral experiences, out-of-body experiences. There's a whole world that can be explored when you focus upon the energetic essence of yourself, and not so much the physical chrysalis, the incubation chamber for your immortal spirit. However, of course, many people go through a large portion of their life. I pretty much did the same, going back and forth between immortality and mortality until I was released, and through the Kundalini God Force activation, released, and the immortal Uraeus energetically stamped upon my third eye awareness. Then you realize you understand the reality of your immortal essence, and you can leave the physical pursuits behind, or put them in their place where they're not such a distraction, and create this covenant of transformation. The immortal body, dear viewer, is not fantasy, nor allegory, nor any of these types of fantasy, woo topics, if you will. It is very real, and I'm here to provide testament and as to the veracity of the reality. And it is the refinement of matter until it yields its essence. This process of alchemization, a body woven of flame, sustained by silence, immune to corruption, sovereign in freedom. Now, this has many concordance, many relations in the universe. The Taoists call it the immortal embryo gestating within. And within the yoga, spiritual technologies of yoga, it is known as the diamond body, firm as eternity. And the Western Magi call it the body of light, a vehicle of ascent. In Aumbonda, it is called the garment of the flame. And this is the form that seals spirit against the demiurge, where your old self, the old path, those subjects, those types of activities that you were engaged in, you have put that behind you. You have grown in the spirit. And this is the fourfold way of attainment. Purification of your vessel, your genetic vehicle. The body is made ready by discipline. The mind is clarified by silence. The heart is washed in compassion. That which is unclean cannot bear immortality. The serpent uncoils. The elixir rises. The God force. The flame is breathed into the spine of stars. This fire is not of the earth, but of the eternal source streaming through flesh. The immortal child stirs within the adept, first in dream, then in vision, then in waking strength. The mortal frame becomes transparent to its own soul. The warrior feels time falling away like ash. And this results in transfiguration into the garment of flame, your immortal light body, the indestructible diamond Vajra. Either the body dissolves as mist before the sun, or it is suffused until matter itself becomes immortal. This is the threshold of the starborn, who walk among realms radiant and unharmed. Expressing freedom to move through the spheres, through the dimensions. Immunity from death and corruption, presence that heals without word or touch, continuity of remembrance beyond the wheel of return. And this is achieved through daily silence, where you withdraw from the noise of form, where the chaos of the outer world no longer distracts you. And incidentally, this stuff has been going on. I just found a newspaper article from 1948. And dear viewer, let me just share with you and just see if this rings true for today. Reading this, not knowing the date that I just revealed, but it sounds like what you see in the news today. But hysteria can be an escape from reality or a vicious device to create a mood to secure action. The United States at the present time is seeing this form of mental chaos used for both purposes. Hysterical people are obviously not dependable, nor can they buckle down to the hard job of putting through an intelligent program. They are up in the air when they should be down on the ground working hard. Nothing short of hard work will see us through this crisis. The person who allows himself to become hysterical is a subversive enemy in every way. He is keeping rational procedures from maturing, and he is the enemy within. But daily silence, where the adept withdraws from the noise of form. Rhythmic breath, wherein the vessel is tuned to higher fire, to higher vibrational energies. Asymmetrical breathing. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold it for 7. Breathe out for 8 seconds. But it is asymmetric breathing. And doing this at least 10 times, you have activated the God mind. Or the vagus nerve, if you're more scientifically inclined. But God mind for the mystical, for the rising metahuman. Contemplation of the eternal self beyond name and death. Invocation of the flame until flesh and flame are indistinguishable. You raise the vibration of your flesh until it has become one with source. I am no longer bound to dust. I am clothed in the flame of the eternal. My body is silence, my form is fire. I shall not die, for I have remembered. I am the self-luminous immortal body, now and forever in the flame and in the silence. Thus is the path of the immortal body revealed, your true, eternal, energetic, immortal self, the Atman. Not all who hear will walk it, but all who walk it will shine as stars of the new earth. So be it in the flame, so be it in the silence.